We've already been impressed with the Alfa Romeo Giulia abroad. Faced with the steepest of challenges, that of taking on the BMW 3 Series, Audi A4 and Mercedes C-Class at their own game, Alfa has shown that its new Giulia is capable of running with the very best when it comes to the way it drives. Of course, for D-segment saloons the big market is company car drivers, which means diesel power. And sure enough, that's where Alfa expects 80% of Giulia sales to go. Still, for the predicted 20% who choose petrol, and for those who shy away from the full-fat 503 bhp Quadrifoglio version, this 197 bhp option is the only remaining choice, for now at least, because a warm 276 bhp petrol Veloce model is coming in April. While this Giulia misses out on some of the visual frills of the Quadrifoglio, including that car's auto-extending front splitter and bonnet vents, it is nonetheless an aggressive-looking machine. Certainly, it's got the individuality which someone who's spent years drifting between the German premium brands might be looking for, that is, if they can't be persuaded by the Jaguars first. On paper, too, this petrol version of the Giulia would seem to be a good bet, especially if you won't be doing the high mileage needed to justify a diesel. CO2 emissions are rated at a modest 138 grams/km, only slightly behind the 134 grams/km of BMW's 320 ISE, equating to 24% BIC in 2016-17, while fuel economy of just under 48 miles per gallon shouldn't see you visiting the pumps too often. Our car, like the vast majority of Giulias in the UK, is in super specification. One up from entry-level Giulia trim, it gets you 17-in alloys, part leather seats, and paddle shifts for its automatic gearbox, because remember, the Giulia will only be available in automatic form in this country. Oh lordy, it's fun. You might imagine that with only 197 bhp available, this petrol motor might not be the best fit for the Giulia, but its higher revving nature makes it pleasant to drive. Plus, its exhaust note, fizzy is the best way to describe it, gives accelerating a real sense of occasion, enough so that you won't miss the extra low-down pull of the diesel. Getting up to motorway speeds feels fast. Sure enough, this Giulia's 0 to 62 miles per hour sprint time of 6.6 seconds is faster than the aforementioned 320i's 7.2 seconds. Helping this is the Giulia's 8-speed automatic gearbox, which provides quick changes up and down the range. Taking control yourself via the Giulia's paddle shifts means you can keep the revs in their peak power range for longer if required, and when making quick progress this helps the Giulia to feel involving. The steering is light at first, but weights up nicely with speed and there is some feedback to be felt too. The Giulia is quick to turn in, and maintains its compoise through corners,